Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from March the 7th up to March the 13th, 2021. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years. And that will cost you USD $50. And a lot of included stuff is there for you. How to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that supernatural side of you, and a lot more. We'll talk about that later. Sunday the 7th is going to be an exceptionally lucky 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon are planets that give you very good news from afar. Could be from other countries, from foreign people, and it's wonderful news that you will relish. You will have the spirit of somebody who's got something under control, and you'll have that kind of a cleverness about you to be able to convince people in the way that you want to be convinced. So go right ahead and talk about your plans and talk about all that you want to do. Evening and nightfall also turns wonderful. And these evening and nightfall planets give you plenty of creativity as well. In fact, during the whole day, these planets of creativity are around. And they allow you to say and do things which people find very interesting and very charming. And you'll be able to convince people as the way you want to convince them to get what you want. Monday, the 8th, morning and afternoon planets go very slow. And when they go slow, they frustrate you. You have to wait and wait. Delays start to take place. What was supposed to be done efficiently can't be done. You have to just wait because hour by hour, morning and afternoon gets gloomier and gloomier as the planets slow down. So, whether at your work or whether in business, don't be hasty, don't be impatient. Try to formulate ideas step by step. That would be the better. That would be the way to deal with planets who are moving very slow. These planets may cause some disappointment, and so you'll have some disappointing news to worry about. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky, and you'll find that all the solutions you couldn't get in the morning, afternoon, you'll get these very nicely done in the evening nightfall period. Evening nightfall period, the creative planets are also there. So you'll have the creativity about you, you'll meet people, you'll talk again about the plans for the foreign areas and foreign travel. And things start to make sense and you'll find solutions. Tuesday the 9th. Well, that's a good enough morning and afternoon. There are some aggressive planets there who may make you aggressive in speech and action. Well, take the soft approach would be better for you. When you do that, you get gentle and you get very much a person who can persuade other people in that gentle way. These are good planets. I call them the planets of determination. And so you're very determined to push your plans through in the morning and afternoon. You'll do better if you take the soft approach doing that. Evening and nightfall, these slow planets are back. Well, if you don't have to be out in the evening nightfall, why bother? Because hour by hour they bring disappointments for you in the evening nightfall. So don't bother going out if you don't have to go out. Stay home would be better. You may have some news from your past or people you know from your past that may disappoint you a little bit. Be prepared for that. Wednesday, the 10th, becomes very lucky. Now your ego is shining. Now you're moving forward very progressively. Now your attitude is very creative and your ideas are very genuine and real. So speak to people, whether job wise, business wise. Speak to people you want to convince, and you'll do that wonderfully. Have lunch with somebody you want to impress, and you'll do that very nicely as well. So it's a time for your ego to shine. Wednesday, the 10th, morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, planets of determination are there. You can meet people who are very important for you. You can yourself push yourself to a state of importance as well. But take the soft approach in the evening nightfall period because you'll tend to come out a bit too strong with your words or your action. So take the soft approach and you'll get better results in the evening nightfall period. Thursday, the 11th, uh, is a wonderful morning and afternoon for you. Many emotional planets are there. And these emotional planets, of course, make you emotionally, make you moody, make you oversensitive, but they also make you very imaginative. And so apply this imagination, whether at work or whether in business. Try to control the moodiness side of you. Don't get overly emotional about things, and you'll be able to handle the morning and afternoon pretty well. Evening and nightfall, again, these planets of ego are there, and they are your good planets. So you'll have a chance to meet people of importance. The only trouble among these ego planets is there's a planet of, I would say, domination, who wants to make you dominated or dominating. And this planet will definitely make you stubborn as well. So don't allow that part of it, the stubbornness part of it, or the dominating part of it, and move along with people, and you'll have a much better evening nightfall period. Don't be pushy and don't be demanding. Friday the 12th, now it's a full morning and afternoon of these planets of domination. They take over. They make you pushy. They make you demanding. They make you a person who wants things at a bigger level. You may talk to your superiors about wanting a promotion. In business, you may want to plan bigger things. I suggest you don't, because these are not exactly the best of your planets. They are not damaging planets, but they make you unnecessarily expand or think of bigger things when you can't really be ready for it yet. So take your time in the morning, afternoon, Friday the 12th. Try to, as much as possible, discuss the situation, whether job-wise, business-wise, any-wise, and don't be too pushy and they're dominating. I like your evening very much. Now the planets of soft planets are there, and they, of course, are the emotional side of you, the compassionate side of you, and you'll meet many people. You could use this evening nightfall to talk to people about monetary affairs regarding job improvement or business improvement as well. You'll get the support. And then we'll go to Saturday the 13th. Very fast planets are there. These are not entirely good planets. They make you rebellious, and they make you go impulsive, and they make you go off the track, meaning that your thinking and your attitude and your actions are not going to be exactly traditional. So you'll be thinking in a strange way, working your plans in a strange way. Well, these are negative planets, so you don't want to do that. Tell yourself, rather than do that, I'll think traditionally and stick to traditional ways of doing things. You'll quieten these planets and control them. Evening and nightfall, the domination planets are back again. You are in a mood to dominate, to demand. Don't do it. Because what with these planets of the morning, afternoon, going to the evening, nightfall as well, making you rebellious, and they're the dominating planets again. It would be too much. You'll spoil your evening very quickly. So try to take the middle part of whatever you want. Not be too demanding, but still ask very gently would be better. And that's the week for you. Well, this 90-minute session that I keep talking to you about, if you keep listening to me regularly, yes, if you haven't had this 90-minute session, I suggest you do to know your next 9 years. And to formulate them, I will help you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And how about connecting to the supernatural energy within you? Many call it the soul. And sure, I'll teach you how to formulate your personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And more than that, I will show you how to benefit from your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. These are all forms of energies that we use towards getting closer to your good planets and getting the best value from them. So here's my email. Send me that email, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. And let's have this 90-minute session. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.